It's Week 10 of the National Football League, and we're going to see Mark Andrews. He's going to be a busy man in the passing game. It's the Ravens and the Bengals under the lights on Thursday night.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the inner harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Good to be in the booth with my partner Greg Olson. I'm Mike Tirico. Welcome, and Greg, this is one of those that's worthy of prime time because wide receivers love the spotlight as much as any position group in the league, and we got two guys who shine under the lights here tonight.
And I think where it's going to be really fun and get interesting to watch, Mike, is in those critical situations. The game's on the line, third down, red zone, gotta have it moments. There is no mystery. Both these sidelines, they know exactly where the ball's going, and they're just going to say, I dare you to stop them. These are two prime, elite wide.
Here's Evan McPherson. And off we go here on a Thursday night. A return now from the 4. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Ravens led out by the reigning MVP of the National Football League, Lamar Jackson, already season 7. Greg, he's won a couple of MVPs, and he's as talented as we see in the league.
I think when you go back and watch last week's game, Mike, I think two things were at play. Number one, let's give credit to the defense. I think they did a nice job of identifying some of the easy layups we've seen this quarterback hit from a week-to-week basis. They took it away. They made him go to his second, third, check down through his progression. And then secondly, when the play did line up, when they did get the look they wanted, he just missed a lot of throws. So they know they cannot afford another pedestrian performance out of him this week. If he can play to the standard we've seen in weeks past, they can have a better chance of having a better result.
Open man is Bateman. He's got him. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. Trying to avoid the early 3 and out, they face 3rd and a yard. Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line. A gain there of 24 yards. Good for a Raven first down.
I think this is something we're going to continue to see today, Mike, as this game goes along. They're going to make the defense make a decision. Do you want to account for the running back, or do you want to account for the quarterback? In this case, they choose the running back, and the quarterback makes them pay by picking up the first down.
On play action, here's Jackson. The throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And he will get into the end zone. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. His 6th touchdown now for the season. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Bengals offense comes out led by their quarterback, Joe Burrow. Can they keep him healthy? Because when he's good, he's so good. Won the Heisman during his days at LSU. Took this team to the Super Bowl. Now, Greg, year 5 for Burrow with the Bengals.
There's just certain guys, Mike, when they take the field and they step into the huddle, the other 10 players, they just take a little bit of a deeper breath. They're like, man,
his first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. And he continues to show off his ability to run with the football when the situation calls for it. He is the NFL's leader in rush yards at the quarterback position. It's the tight end Likely in motion. Now the first carry for King Henry. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
This one complete to Bateman. And he is on the chalk, stepping out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. That's a loss of 3 on the play. 3rd and long. From the gun, Jackson. He'll try to run for it.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
On 4th down, on comes the 7-time Pro Bowler Justin Tucker for the Ravens field goal. No issues there. This one is good. And the Ravens will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Bengals offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Burrow. He'll get this complete. It's Moss. Still on his feet. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
So you take a look at an offensive coordinator's play sheet, Mike, and there's a column on all of those pages that at the end of the day, it's about the players, not the plays. And when things aren't going well, you say, all right, who do I have to get the ball to? Well, this guy is one of them. I mean, whether they throw it to him, hand it to him, whatever they do, the more he touches the ball, the more good things happen.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. He'll find Chase. That's complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He's going to keep it himself. And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. And a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the 1st down.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. Throwing is Burrow. That one taken in. Touchdown, Bengals.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals are on the board. It's 10-7. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Hardy now with the return. Now an opening past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Back out is the reigning MVP of the league, Lamar Jackson, and the rest of this Baltimore offense. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Jackson now to throw on first down. There's a short one caught by Andrews. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. Aguilar goes off in motion. Off the play fake. Jackson. Right back to Andrews. He's got another one. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And there wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Bateman is the motion man. On the handoff, it's Henry. Here's a 2nd and 6. And the pistol, Jackson ready. He'll get this one out to his fullback. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. A design run here with Jackson. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage, and it sets up 4th down. Out is Justin Tucker to try the field goal. This one from 43 yards away. 1 quarter in the books here on a Thursday night. 10-7 is the score. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. The Ravens turn things over to their field goal unit. This one from 43 yards away. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Ravens will extend their lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Charlie Jones now to return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Out comes Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense to take over once more. And as we move into the second half of the season, he continues to put up the big numbers. Currently the NFL's leader in passing as we play here in the month of November. A run with Moss to begin the drive. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Another try with Moss. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5. Renfro brought in motion. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They go once more with Moss. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They go play action for Burrow. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
The Ravens offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. On the ground, here's Keaton Mitchell. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Bateman is the motion man. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play. Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He gets that to the veteran Aguilar. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. Aguilar goes off in motion. A first down throw for Jackson.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, Baltimore.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. It's the tight end Likely in motion. Jackson fires complete to Flowers. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Aguilar goes off in motion. Play action now. Jackson. Aguilar able to make the catch.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Jackson up top again. That is caught at the 3. And he's into the end zone. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Mike, this is a great example of a wide receiver who just truly understands the concept of spacing. When you're open, stay open. If you're not open, get open. And when you can do that and operate in the middle of the field, man, you are such a weapon and a reliable target for your quarterback. It's a great example of it here. He works to stay open, middle of the field, ball's on target. It's an easy touchdown.
Tucker's extra point, up and good. And the Ravens add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Bengals offense and their running back, Zach Moss, to take over once more. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense is going to need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. On first down, Burrow. That's to his big tight end, Gesicki.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
On first and 10, Burrow. This one taken in by Renfro. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Gesicki, the man in motion. Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. Open man, that's Renfro. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Burrow to throw. This one caught by Chase. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. Now, Burrow. This one caught at the 4. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Mike Gesicki. Touchdown, Cincinnati. McPherson now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Bengals are back within 6. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
So we've reached halftime here in our Thursday Nighter to start the new NFL week. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Greg in just a moment. But first, let's give everybody a look at what's coming up later this weekend around the NFL. Lots of great matchups to come this weekend, starting out in Germany, the final international game of the year. Giants and Panthers from Munich. Oh, it's an early start, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Excellent games in the late afternoon window as well. One being over in Arlington, where it'll be America's team, the Cowboys, taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. And one more to highlight, a good one on Sunday Night Football between the Detroit Lions and the Houston Texans. The first half belonged to the reigning NFL most valuable player, number 8, Lamar Jackson. His 2 touchdown passes helped pave the way for his guys to take this lead into the intermission. We saw a couple of high-octane offenses getting it done in the first half. Both teams had no problems moving the football. And you'd have to think, the team whose defense shows up in the second half is going to be the one who walks out of
Pretty
here
interesting.
with a
First
victory.
half, we'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Jamar Chase headed back out there along with the rest of his Bengal teammates. He's been the man that makes this offense go. Currently number 2 in the NFL in terms of receptions for a wideout. A first down throw for Burrow. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
On the ground, this is Moss. And he'll be near the first down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down. Gesicki, the man in motion. Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. The Bengals out and ready to punt. Back deep, Deontay Hardy. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Now the return man is a bit slow getting up after that kick. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. On play action, here's Jackson. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
They call this the alley, so it's the area between the hash marks and the numbers, and depending on what defense they're in, there is a lot of space to be had down those seams. So if this defense doesn't make a couple of adjustments, I wouldn't expect this offense to target any other place on this field.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Bateman is the motion man. They'll run. It's Henry. This is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, trying to find some place to escape, and there was none. A big loss on the play. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Jackson. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. When a defense has speed to the ball like this group does, it makes these wide receiver screens really challenging because all those fast linebackers and defensive backs that are chasing the ball carrier, the offensive line are the ones responsible for them, and sometimes that's just a speed mismatch, and they can't get out in front.
The Bengals offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. Gesicki, the man in motion. They'll start this on the ground with Moss. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll run with Moss. And he'll take this up, working towards the first down mark. He gets 5, but is just a little short of the first down. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Try to run it here with Moss. And he's going to get that first down, working it up to the 24-yard line.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. To the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. A pickup of 15 in the air. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup.
To the outside, it's looked in by Chase. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. On the toss, they give it to Moss. And he'll get about 5. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Play action now. It's Burrow. Now he'll run. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
They go play action for Burrow. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
First run of the game here for Chase Brown. And good red zone running here, taking it inside the 10-yard line. Pickup of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. Now Brown. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
2nd and goal. Burrow now. And he's going to be taken down. A sack on what likely will wrap up play in this third quarter. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. We'll have more Thursday Night Football after this. Two plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he will not get in. The defense standing their ground, pushing him back, and it sets up 4th and goal.
3rd and short. You think the defense has everybody packed in there real tight, so as a play caller, you're thinking, all right, let's give my running back a chance to stretch and cut. But this defense was ready for all of it. They string him out wide, nowhere to cut, take him down for a loss.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That is caught by the tight end, Mike Gesicki. Touchdown, Bengals. So that's his 2nd touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. The game-tying touchdown here in the 4th quarter, and a chance to take the lead with the point after.
Mike, the sideline's going crazy with that late score, but they still need this extra point to take the lead here and see if they can hang on to this 4th quarter lead.
The kick is good. Important one as they take the lead here in the 4th quarter. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Here comes a return from the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Ravens offense about ready to take over once more. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll stick to the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Aguilar goes off in motion. Off the play fake. Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Jackson gonna keep it himself. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. They'll keep it on the ground. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. Aguilar goes off in motion. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage, and it sets up 4th down.
Trying to catch the defense off guard with this designed quarterback run. Doesn't go down for a sack, but either way, defense was ready for it, able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
So out comes a guy who's been here before. Big spot for Justin Tucker. This to take the lead here in the 4th. And he has missed this one. No good. And the deficit will stay right where it is.
And that's really where you see the highs and lows of this game, Mike. I mean, on one sideline, celebration, hands in the air. The other, disappointment. That's a tough one to stomach. I mean, you've got a chance here to take the lead late, and you can't convert.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Taken in by Gesicki. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. They bring Chase in motion. Working out of the gun, Burrow. He's got his receiver. It's Jones. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the 4th quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that 3rd down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up 1st downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
Burrow, RPO, get it to Chase. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. And now at 1:52, the defense will pull the plug there as they take a timeout. They can still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. And a good run there on 2nd down. A pickup of 7. It'll bring up 3rd and 3. On the ground, it's Brown. He slams it in there, and he is in. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals are going to open up the lead to 8. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This fielded at about the 9. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Ravens offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with 1st and 10. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. 2nd down, 8 for the 1st down. Jackson looking to throw. Aguilar able to make the catch. Down the left sideline. And he will go all the way. Nelson Aguilar. Touchdown, Ravens.
What a finish there to get the touchdown, but of course the job's not done, and this is where the defense needs to regroup, Mike. It's one thing to give up the touchdown, but now you're still one stop away from being the hero. They got to dial in, get their best defense called, and somehow find a way to keep them out of the end zone.
Big moment here for the Ravens as they will go for the 2-point conversion. Jackson now. That's incomplete. Oh, they were going for the conversion to get this thing even. Instead, it will remain a 2-point game. The timeouts are gone, so this becomes a must. They're going to line up for the onside kick.
That was their last shot. They've got no timeouts left. Now the offense can just simply come take the field. Best play in football, Mike. Victory formation, take a couple knees, get on with the win.
The Bengals offense and Joe Burrow set to take over again. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. So, this one, a win for the visiting Bengals. And it is a season sweep for them. They defeat their division rivals for the 2nd time this year. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. From Baltimore, we wish you a terrific night.